All right, all right, all right. This is for all the men out there, the fathers, soon to be fathers, or just men in general. One day you're going to be a father. So I'm going to go through and just share with you guys a little bit of the highlights of my journey. When I say the highlights, I mean, I'm going to share with you many things that are personal and deep that I've never shared before. And if any of these have had an impact on you, I want you to share this video, because from the bottom of my heart, I want to share and help as many men as possible. So life isn't easy, boys and girls, but I love it. It's the best thing ever. It's the best society we've ever had, but it isn't easy. And as a man, personally, I could say, coming from a broken home, which more than 50% of people come from, and these are the men I'm particularly speaking to because that's the experience that I've had. You know, I lived with my mom from 3 to 9, 0 to 3 with my parents, 3 to 9 with my mom, 9 to 15 with my dad. I'm giving you this for a reason. So I had some childhood trauma growing up, like more than 25% of men do and never talk about. And the best way I knew how to deal with it, to be strong, was to get angry. And anger was my drug of choice for many years, protected me. So I thought, because that's what I was taught, passed down. But through all this, my ultimate drug of choice was money. Money gave me security, gave me power, gave me freedom, gave me everything that I thought I wanted. And I had it all. 2 beautiful boys, beautiful wife. God opened doors for me, and then it was all gone. And I kept walking in faith, and I never gave up hope from the first time I ever doubted God and cussed him out, and he ended up answering my prayers at that very moment. I'll never forget that, because I decided never to doubt God, and I've been going through the last 5 years more struggle than I've ever gone through in my life. However, I've had more time with my boys, what really matters, teaching them what a God-fearing man is, teaching them just to be the best man they can be, and how to handle their emotions as a man, as a young man. And I'm going to back up real quick. So I had childhood trauma, speech impediments, confidence issues. I've always felt like they define as the chosen one these days. I didn't know what it meant, but I always felt like I never fit in. If you guys ever felt like that, and you just wanted to get completed and find a woman and create a family, and then you'll have it all. If you can relate to that, smash the like button, comment what's really tugged at you and what you've dealt with and how you've overcame it. Because that's what this channel is all about, guys. Just real estate investing development. Because I know real estate, I've had to develop, and investing is what we all do every day. Whether you're investing in watching crappy TV, or investing in your children, or investing in you, or investing in your friends and your relationships. I've learned a lot, and my mission is to help as many young men go through what I've gone through. So my kids have been doing push-ups, playing chess, reading, doing the things that were always hard for me, or I never got instilled with, that I know as life is easier than ever, we must discipline ourselves to become strong. And my 6-year-old at the time was doing one-handed push-ups. He's super strong, super lean. The other one's big, strong, and it's amazing. I love it all, and it's truly what I wanted. It's the craziest thing ever, because I wanted 2 boys. I wanted them when I was 40. I had them when I was 32, one of them. And I tell them all the time, you guys may think I'm crazy here, but I'm 100% honest with my children. And I tell them that my oldest was planned by his mother, so thank her. Second one was planned by me, so thank me. Just kidding. Because I wanted to have 2. And I really wasn't planning on having children with the mother of my children. But I sinned, and I did what my lustful self wanted to do. And my mind told me one thing, all the red flags were there, and my emotions went the other way, and I was controlled by my emotions. I was Delilah, which many of these men are out here today, and I understand, and I see it every day. I'm questioning about it every day. And what I give the advice is wait as long as you can, because the better you become, the better the person you will attract in your life. As long as that person is on the same path as you, and sometimes you don't even, I didn't know what my path was, guys. And I don't think a lot of us do. Our path is always revealed to us at different stages in life. My path was security, have 10 homes, never have to work, did the math, and I did it. However, I didn't know thyself. I didn't know what I would do when I had over $1 million in the bank. And I didn't know what I didn't know, and I ended up making a couple mistakes, and those are the things that I try to teach and coach and mentor. But at the end of the day, what I'm going to try to get out to everybody in the next 3 minutes is, if you're a 20, 30-year-old man, focus on growing yourself, on growing a business. I know for me, I just wanted to be, I fell into selling open, close, and it was just as a very simple system, tedious, boring, and I did it for 22 years, and I became great at it. And when I wanted to start teaching it, that's when more and more trials and tribulations came, and the more struggles we go through, the more that we grow to become better. So everything you're going through right now, guys, is going, one day you're going to look back and be like, that's why that happened. I'll tell you, I'm going to end this with this quick little story, and I'm going to give you some encouraging words at the end. So I'll never forget, and I remind myself by saying this right now, when I was about 18 years old, right before that, I quit a job because of ethics, and God opened a door at an airport for me, working from 4 to 12, and then I had to do a typing test, and I had the last week before I went for my first day, I had to bring the certificate or I wouldn't have a job. So I studied for a week, I typed 30 words a minute. It's easy now, but back then I was thinking I didn't even know where the keys were. So I showed up, and they ended up saying I was a ramper on the back loading the planes, and I don't even remember how I felt, to be honest, but I can assume I was annoyed and frustrated that I had to take a whole week off learning something I didn't need. Little did I know, less than a year later, I would be selling real estate, making $100,000 a year at 19 to 20 years old. And I think I made 100. I started when I was 19, but within a year I made 100,000+. But those skills I needed, all the things, the typing skills I never knew I needed, they came in handy. So as I'm going through these last 5 years of feast and famine, struggles, going in the opposite direction that I worked my whole life towards, I know that one day it will all come to tuition as to why I had to go through that to get to where I was going. So whatever you're going through right now, guys, one day I will share this whole story with you. I don't even like to talk about it because it's just, I don't like saying negative things or feel bad for myself, but one day I will slowly reveal the whole story. But I've gone through the last 5 years to having time and money with my kids, to having nothing, to living in a shed, to living with people that had mental issues, just going through trials and tribulations that I can't even put into words right now. But what I can tell you is I'm the strongest I've ever been as a human, and nobody sees it. In my opinion, the people I really am secluded. Other than this YouTube channel, I tend to spend time with my boys and people as they come into my life. But I've seen so many people come and go that I've really tried to focus on the bigger picture and help the people that I can help. And that's why I do this channel, guys. So whatever you're going through, guys, just know, if you've ever, I'm going to end with this. If you've ever, for all the fathers out there, I know I went tangent, but for all the fathers out there, you know, I lost my kids for 8 months, top of the hill, never had to work again, to lose it all. I mean, at one point riding my bicycle to see my kids for about 3 or 4 months because I had to sell my car just to make it. I was over leveraged multiple times. And all this God's been teaching me so many things that only this could have taught me. Everything that I've worshiped could all be gone like that. So what should you really worship? Well, I will tell you my growth and my human self, spirituality, my loved ones. And when I look back, if I could go back to where I was and do it differently, God knows I would. But don't be so hard on yourself. You don't know what you don't know. So if you're going through any kind of separation, losing your kids, losing everything, and you felt that urge, you know, most people drink. I didn't get drunk. Never got drunk once. Stopped drinking over 3 years ago. Haven't been drunk in about 7 years. Maybe once to 7 years, something like that. But anyways, so, but drinking, if I never would have drank, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if I never would have drank ever, guess what? I would have not fit in a lot long ago and been a lot more financially successful and just probably in a better place, because I believe in abundance and getting ahead and making money and having security. But what I'm trying to say is there's men out there that are in so much pain that I know of, that I felt. You know, Andrew Tate says if a woman ever took her kids from him, he would burn it all down and live on the street with his brother drinking Jack Daniels. And I basically did that minus the drinking, but basically out of pride, I burned it all down. And little did I know that when I was going to try to build it back up, it would be economically the worst time ever. So it hasn't happened on my time. But once again, through the struggle was the strength. I felt the urge, boys and girls. I felt the urge multiple times, as many men do. Many men feel that urge when they've worked their whole lives for something and it's just taken. And, you know, it's their fault. Everything's their fault. Just remember that. Take full responsibility. You picked her. You were the person that you were to pick her. And you weren't patient. You were impulsive. All these things. You are where you are. It's your fault. Take full responsibility. Now go rebuild. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and rebuild. Wherever you are, wherever you're going, whatever you're going through, don't end it. Because that pain, I know. Like the original owner of Victoria's Secret jumped off a building after he sold his company for $1 million, and then it ended up becoming worth $1 billion. He's jumped off a building. Like, you would think, why would he do that? Because when you put your heart and soul into everything and it's ripped from you, you don't know what you'll do. Nobody knows until you go through it. So all I can tell you is get comfortable with pain. If you're a man, if you're a boy, if you're a man, get comfortable with pain. Embrace it. Love it, because it's what grows you. The comfort zone doesn't do anything for you. The best thing that you've ever had is what you're running from. So sit there, ask God, what are you teaching me? What do you want from me? Where do you want me to go? Put that next step in front of you, boys and girls. Mainly speaking to men out there, but for everybody, guys, just life is such a blessing. Every single day you're alive, the odds of being born is 1 in 300 trillion. So you're a billionaire just breathing air. So become the best version of you. Give that person to the world. Share this video if you got any kind of insight out of this. Please, I'm just trying to touch one person. So if you guys will show me that this did something for you by that thumbs up. Appreciate you. God bless. Love you. Till next time.